Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Saber Kitty with a deck profile I actually think will be really good this format and a very good replacement for $500 of your life in tour guides.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. What the hell? This kid's trolling. Anyway, I call this FPS.
First person shooter?
Yes, FPS.
Good job.
3 Tengu. Brokenness, that sucks for you.
Find it.
3 Tengus. Abuse, I mean, who doesn't abuse Tengu this format except for like maybe a couple decks. You run 3 Swap Frog. You gotta run the Frog engine with the double Reborn and the Rotototen. This all just gives you basically monster presence, abusive monster presence, and grave control. Then you run the plant engine, which is Dandy, Bulb, Spore, and Lonefire. Basically more monster control and graveyard spam. For darks, you run 2 Caius and a Junk Synchron. And a Gores. You gotta run Gores in this deck. It's frogs. There's no reason you shouldn't. The Junk Synchron is to grab your swaps for extra 5s, Treeborns for extras, you know. You can grab really anything like that. Grab Syncs. This is because you've got monster presence, you might as well run 2. 3 is pretty cloggy in this deck. I tried it, it was clogging up bad, so I dropped it to 2. 2 Effect Veiler, you gotta run it. It's basically plants with the frogs, so Veiler is just too good. Plus it gives you lights. That's really needed. You run a Birdman. I'm gonna tell you why this card's even more broken in this deck. You can return your Swap Frogs. If you can't, you can return your Gores. Yeah, well, lad, I was gonna say that. Or you can return your Tengu, go into a 7-star, and abuse. Boss monsters, basically BLS. Maxi, I don't care if you guys say it's not a boss monster, it's boss enough. Your BLS, and then your lad, because I don't have a 3rd Maxi, so I run the lad. And Birdman with a lad is great. You basically negate down. You set this up, you negate down everything, gets to 800, even if it gets to 13, waste something, get it to 800, have your Treeborn out, bounce this back, go Birdman. You haven't summoned this turn, so you just drop a lad again with the Treeborn and all that. So basically you can abuse your lad for at least another turn instead of, you know, running 2 lads and having possible dead draws. But I think that's 24 monsters. Very consistent. Spells, 3 MST. Back row sucks, so get rid of it.
Yeah. John.
Yeah.
Where's my cybers, bro?
Your cybers are right here.
Oh, and by the way, here's your decklist.
Okay,
yeah.
Take the cyber. 3 econs. You run the Tengus, the Treeborns, the plant engine, and that's way more than enough to run even 6 of these things. But you can only run 3 because Konami sucks. Book of Moon, Reborn, Foolish, Pot of Avarice, Dark Hole, Heavy, and a 1-for-1. I couldn't find mine, so I'm proxying. Basic, it's very consistent, works wonders.
You just lied on camera, John.
How did I lie?
A minute in the corner for lie.
Okay. Traps, 2 warning, compulse, and trap dust shoot. The random compulse is for those little backup monsters like gachis and stuff like that that you want to get rid of. Trap dust shoots for greatness, and warnings are just too good not to play.
What?
So that's the deck. The extra deck don't really have brought out because I just built the main deck and I've been proxying the extra deck around. Honestly think this deck will sweep America because America likes their frogs. I mean, and we like the plants. We're not gonna get rid of them ever. We bring them to new broken, I guess, new broken ways that they had beforehand, and then they get hit, and then we make them more broken, or just as broken, like plants. But yeah, this deck, I think, YCSable, definitely. It's got that consistency. You spam graveyard so much that really your only problem is defissure, but you're running a heavy with double MS or triple MSD, so it's not really that big of a problem.
It all depends.
Well, it all does depend. And then side deck is really all preference, depending on what you think your worst matchups with this deck are, because you draw with a different play style with this deck
Thunder King's trash.
all the time. Thunder Kings are not trash. Thunder Kings are the best card this format.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not shitting you.
Okay. We'll discuss this later.
Okay, we'll have a discussion about that later. So yeah, that's the deck profile. You guys should run this. It's good. It's budget. It's explosive. It's conservative. It's everything except anti-meta, unless you side stun, which that's just, you're retarded. Unless you can make it work, then you're not retarded. Then go win a YCS and prove me wrong. But anyway, alright YouTube, thanks for watching, and peace.